my name is Brian. People call me B or Beeline Doc because I created an Instagram and like people follow it and stuff. These guys are amazing. I'm so happy to be a part of this entire thing. I kind of fell into it by accident. But man, I'm here and you're all here and this is happening. And it's freaking amazing. So you notice the other girl was sitting down. I'm actually standing at this mic. It's still too tall for me. So just a little bit about myself. I've been writing forever. I started painting because I wasn't good enough at that, at writing. Started painting. I just paint hummingbirds and flowers and shit. So I'm gonna get right into it. How many people have ever like been broken up with? And then had that person get engaged like months later? Yeah. One day you wake up and it's over. Who were you before today? Who was that person who was weak enough to weep over another person? Sometimes having a poetic soul means having a pathetic one. So easily broken like candy glass in stage productions, aren't we all so dramatic? It was 6:35 p.m. on a Friday night when I received the news of your engagement from a friend who asks if I'm okay. I felt the heaviness of the text to me like a cold steel anchor fastened to my sternum. My knees went quicksand. In the middle of a bar, as I stared at my phone like I had just witnessed a school shooting. My first thought was, what the fuck? My second was whiskey. They don't teach this kind of disaster management. They tell you to brace yourself in doorways for earthquakes or to stay far away from windows in case of a tornado, but they do not tell you how to handle a broken heart. There is no case to smash in the face of emergency, and even tonight, where every cell in my body cries out like a fire alarm, everyone will hear silence and see my smile. My friends know something has happened because my eyes are wet, even though I haven't blinked in minutes. I read them the text. The words can barely get out of my mouth because I'm swallowing boulders of our memories and pages from my last relapse. They try and talk me down. They tell me about how she's crazy and erratic and how I always deserved better. But how can I deserve better if I don't deserve you? And all I can hear is a symphony of our last conversation, like the black box from the wreckage of us, and it's just stuck on repeat. When in the midst of autumn and another drunken night, you threw your ring at me and said, Brian, I wouldn't marry you if you were the last person on earth. I learned the truth of gravity in an infinite yet finite moment when I watched the brilliance of a diamond fall forever and forever and forever and thought, sweetie, to me, you were the last person on earth. Immediately, I fictitiously fast forward to 3 years later, and I'm watching your life unfold on Facebook because I was too cool to unfriend you. I get to see pictures of you happy and with child and with him, and he has a name now. And it sits like a brick in the pit of my stomach with all the butterflies that him and I share for you. It feels like I'm stuck on a roller coaster where there are no ups, only downs, and this free fall in me isn't free at all. I just keep falling. Back to the current. This bar is irrelevant now, my friend's irrelevant now, and I'm inconsolable as I gasp for a kiss or a fist or anything really, until she walks in. Eyes like ocean waves with her Icarus wings still burning, wearing a SnapBack hat like a halo. My salvation. And I remember what moving on looks like. And if it looks like that, if it looks like her, count me in. It's 6:38 p.m. on a Friday night, and I reply, bro, I'm fine. Whatever.